Ah, no sound. Oh. Okay, guys. You hear nothing at all, or you just hear. You don't hear the game either. Why do you not hear the game? Let me see. There we go. Yes? No? Not yet. There we go. Now you should hear the game. And I wasn't talking. I was reading. I was reading about what all we need to do with the new gameplay, the colonization stuff, just so I know what I'm attempting to do. It's a weird looking station. I don't remember seeing stations that look like that. Okay. All right. Y'all can hear sound now, right? Am I coming in backward? Nope, I'm coming in fine. Close enough.
Docking successful.
All landings are good landings, right? All right. Let's see here. So, contacts, system colonization person, and let's see what's available for claims. The green ones, I believe, are the available ones. Yeah. So green's available. I wish I could just turn off the inhabited ones because I don't care. And the bubble is that way. We're on this side of the bubble. So let's just start looking at these guys. These all have crappy names. How about this one? Let's see what's on this one. Have I ever been there? 40 credits to buy exploration data. Let's see what's in there. Okay. It's not showing it to me. It's nice. Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's just the sun. So what I'm looking for is basically anything that isn't just the sun. Because there's no point in putting a station where there's no planets. So we'll search for... I'm also using, whatchamacallit, Inara to search for these. So ready. I'm sure there's just a sun there. Search, come on. Search. All right. So why can't I type? Hey Johnny, what's going on? Search. What is going on with an Ara? Ours not working. Everybody's using an Ara right now. Potentially. All right. Go to... Maybe it's just running really slow. It is running slow. Holy cow. I've never seen an Ara run this slow, man. It's taking probably 10 seconds between updates. Man, it just has 2 stars in it. Of course it does. So is there a way, can we sort anything here? Can we sort? I think we're going to have to use the normal map to find things. Because... Go back from this. And just go into the map. Alright. So we are here. We're going to look for systems. Using Pilots Federation data. User data. see which one's got coded graphics. Good. Services. Yeah, that doesn't have what we need. How about these guys? Gives us star type. Security. So security is going to be anarchy for all of these. State should be none, I think. Economy should be none. None. And none. So, yeah, civilization should be none, so that means there's nobody there. The problem is, so yeah, there's Gruddy. See that population 0. This isn't going to tell us either. So I'm going to have to look these up in frickin' in Inara one by one. So what I'm looking for is any system that is close to here that has, well, obviously has to have no stations, so population of 0, but it has at least planets. So maybe it's actually not an error. Maybe it's Spanch that I need to look at. So Spanch, if you're all not familiar with Spanch, I definitely recommend that you watch some tutorial videos about it. So nearest bodies. We're looking for bodies that have rings. Yeah, that would be nice. Have something with freaking rings. Yeah, there's really no way to do this, is there? I have to look stuff up. So let's, for example, say this Al-Rai sector. Al-Rai sector KC-M A7-5. What a great name. Oh, but it does have a bunch of bodies on it. All right. So that's a potential here. I mean, all I'm looking for is just one to learn how to do this. And then I can focus on actually doing this. You know, for real. All right. Al-Rai sector KCM A7. Okay. So copy target name. And we go to the system college. Let's see if this is within the area. A7. Okay, these are all right. Sector Al-Rai. Can I paste? Yeah. That one. Oh, that's just outside. Great. Okay. That's just outside. So it's not inhabited, but it's out of range. That means I need to get closer to it. Okay. So I need to leave here because you can only pick up a marker. So that means I have to go in the direction of this guy. Man, that just seems so close, and yet I can't get to it. Oof. All right. My colonies. They've added a lot of stuff here. So we need to go to Pilots Federation, Tagalol. Let's just go into realistic mode and do I guess we can go into here, Tagalol. And then we can go into population, range. And what is towards there? Nothing. There's like, what is closer to it than I am? It feels like I'm pretty darn close to it. Maybe, yeah, maybe this LTT or Drevia. This is probably closer. Yeah, That's a billions. Okay, let's go there. And then see if we can get this all right. And there's nothing special about the system that I'm talking about. It is purely the first system that I found that has multiple planets. That's the only thing that I'm really looking for, is someplace that has multiple planets. Gotta do this for test first to learn how to do it properly. Now let's go into probably didn't need to do that. Close enough array anyway here. Not close-ish. Hey, Johnny. Okay. And of course I have to do the big loop. I wouldn't pay attention. On Super Cruise Assist.
DeLacy Alpha Tango Lima. Federal Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land.
Yeah, I do wish to land. Hopefully this is a little closer.
Proceed to landing pad 1-2.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. Now, let's see if this is close enough to it.
Landing successful. Deploying ground services.
Tag. Position. Claim. Blah, blah, blah. Paste that. Oh, watch, somebody else already got it. Yep. Okay. So, configure primary port. So that's our two options, is either a starport or an outpost. 25 million for it. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. So we definitely want a starport to have the larger landing pads. Outpost gives us only, ooh, a criminal outpost. This is actually kind of interesting. So, whoops, back. So this gives us standard of living change, wealth change, population. Interesting. Industrial, criminal, billion, scientific, population increase on scientific, military, wealth, standard of living, development. Tech level change. And then what all I need to bring, I guess, to build it. But if we could do a starport right from the get-go, I mean, that kind of seems like... Oops. Come on. Starport right from the get-go. Wait. So, Coriolis, Oculus, or Orbis? What's the difference in price? Well, these are all the same. Field Truss, Quad Truss. I really don't like Coriolis ones. So it's going to be either Orbis type. I do like. Wow, that's a big population increase. Or Oculus. Why does security go down? I guess just more people. Yes. So it'd be nice if they had a comparison thing. Let's just see if there's any difference in 32,000 titanium. And if we go to Orbis here, 30, same thing. Same thing. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you build. Oh, wow. These are actually very cheap. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, that's insanely cheaper. The Coriolis. Okay, now I understand why most of these are Coriolis. Good, like 8,000 titanium for Coriolis. Oculus is 32,000 titanium. Holy shit. God, I really hate to do a Coriolis one, but I may need to. That is so much cheaper. So you do no truss, or quad truss. I don't know if I've seen any of the quad truss. I mean, they're all the same cost, right? So maybe do a quad truss. Why not? Tier 1, tier 3 construction points. Okay. The aluminum. It's actually, that's going to be a big one. Steel. Oof. Aluminum. So this has to get done within, is it 1 week or 2 weeks? I can't remember. Before I hit the claim button, let me just go back here one more time. And if I just want to do something quick and dirty, if I do just a, oops, that's the only type of commercial. So this is roughly half and half. Yeah, so that's about half, but you can't land a large ship on there. And if I do industrial, medium landing pads, blah, 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 tech level. Oh, these are different. So this one's even cheaper. Industrial's even cheaper. Commercial is titanium 4,800. And if I go to industrial, 4,000. Okay, no, these are all the same. 4,800 for all of these, so it doesn't matter what type. So that's my only two choices, I guess. No asteroid base. I wonder why. Must not be any asteroids out there. So part of me says just build something quick and dirty just to get it up in there. You can always add more later. Um, and then out of all of these, I guess you want the one that does the most difference. Standard of living change, wealth change. It gets you in population increase too. That, so these, both of those give you population increase. Scientific gives you also tech level. Doing the civilian doesn't give you a population increase. That seems weird. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna start with one of these because I can always build the other one later. This is a training exercise, so level 30. Yeah, let's do a scientific one, I think, because that's gonna give us the most. Scientific. There we go. Prometheus. Acquired commodities. Good enough. Do it. Do our first one here. Proceed to beacon deployment site. We have 24 hours. All right. Let's actually go there because I've never been there. I have a mission there. And we can also release claim if I don't like it. So let's actually fly there.
Ship released. Follow the greens on your way out.
And technically, it's inside the bubble, so it's not like we're deep in far off space or whatever. Or, well, you can't be deep. It's only 10 light years. Haha. It'd be nice if it had a better articulated reasoning for choosing one over the other than just some arrows. What do you mean by arrows? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean the indicator of what it affects? Is that what you mean by arrows? I think mostly it's just an architectural thing, honestly. I guess it does affect, like, only 2 of them had population increases, which is what you would want, I think, because higher population typically means that there's more goods available, all kind of stuff like that. But I don't know. It's I had my drink placed in front of me so I couldn't see the chat. Yeah, look, it's all still version 1.0, or not even. Technically, they're still calling this a beta. So things are subject to change, although, knowing this game, once they put the map out, they don't really mess around with it. But I'm sure there'll be third-party tools, like for everything else, that actually let you calculate, like, the best type of port to put in the right type of system that you have. And I've never been to this system, so I just picked it because it was a annoyingly long name, but also because it was one of the first things I clicked on. So. All right, what do we got here? I guess first thing we need to do is a scan, right? So let's do that. B-scan. Then I need to go in here. Okay. Figure out what all's in here. Okay, I don't need those. I just need planets. Cute. So there's a planet. Where else? Planets here. There's one. Oh, how many total we got here? But looks like 10 total. Okay. And okay. Oh, what? One more? Somewhere here.
System scan.
Okay.
Complete.
Now let's see what they look like. Yeah, everything is running a little slow right now. Yeah, all the math in about 48 hours. You're not far from reality here, I think. System map. What? Oh, they've changed this. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so the crappy thing about this system is none of the planets have rings. It's unfortunate. There is one planet with atmosphere, and then the rest of these are landable. So, where do I want to put my test thing? Probably the closest to the sun for convenience sake. It's not worth screwing around with, right? I'm just gonna do this. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's a test. So I'm gonna plop it right there. How do I say yes? Architect view. Yep, that was Ren. There. And orbital construction site. Select site. Okay, it's selected. How do I... You must deploy a beacon. Okay. So then I need to fly there? Or what? Boy, it doesn't really tell you much. Position for no, okay, but do I just fly here? I don't. Oh, okay. It is marked. Okay, so we have to physically fly. We don't just drop the beacon up at the sun like we normally do, or where the normal beacons are. We actually have to go over here. Yeah, I know I got to deploy the beacon, but I thought I could just dump it out at the sun, but I guess it's telling me I need to fly to the location. So the beacon has to be where the station's going to be, is what it sounds like. We'll find out. Oh, I also need to... Oops, beacon deployment site. Who's this? There we go. Okay, it did not work. Beacon deployment site. Persist. Okay. What the heck? Where's my... Am I not flying the right... Oh, I'm not flying the right way. Hello. There we go. There it is. Okay. So I was going the wrong way. I guess I was going to a planet or something. It says it on the left panel. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, was that? I think I was just flying to the wrong thing, right? There we go. Transactions deploy beacon. Okay. Oh no, that's transactions. So how would I dump the? Is the beacon in my cargo? Nope. So I assume when we get there, there will be something that says deploy beacon. The location. I wasn't supposed to like manually pick up the beacon, was I? I would have assumed that the beacon is automatically placed in my ship when I selected where I'm going, but maybe not. It's all about the training. Okay, beacon deployment site reached. Get in range to deploy beacon. Well, how close did I get? And I can get real close here if it wants. Okay. So that's pretty close. 100 meters, right? Oh, launch beacon. Oh, that's a new thing. Interesting. Oops. So there it is. Okay, launch beacon.
Scan detected.
Did that launch it? Oh, hold on. Yes. Did it add something to the remote? Okay. SC suite. Okay. Okay. Got it. So I'm gonna put that on 2. And I'm gonna launch the beacon. But there's another ship here. Why is there another ship there? Viper Mark 3. System considered beacon deployed. Okay. There we go. There's a little chirpy noise. Can we lock onto our beacon and scan it? No, that's the guy that flew out. Where's the beacon now? Be right next to it, but I don't see it. Wow. Okay. System coordination ship arriving in 3 minutes. There we go. There's the beacon. And I can't select it though, can I? Well, that's pretty quick service. 3 minutes. Holy cow. Why do I have my FPS running here? There we go. All right. Well, I'll wait the 3 minutes here because I want to see it. Two minutes. Hopefully I'm far enough away. Yeah, so you get a new fire group that is called SC Suite that I didn't do any changes to the ship. I guess it's just automatically added to all ships now. And that's the thing that places the beacon. I think they give you either a week or 2 weeks to get it done. The materials are actually I mean, it's not much. It's like 4,000 something aluminum, roughly the same steel, and everything else is just in the hundreds. So there's probably around 10,000, maybe 12,000 materials total. I mean, honestly, I'm still figuring out how to do it, but I have a feeling the second one of these we'll be able to do in one day. This one might take a few days to get done. But that's also obviously using a carrier. If you're going to do this without a carrier, it's going to take a lot longer. 30 seconds. The ship should be here, right? I don't see it. There's the beacon. Damn ship. Oh, there's irregular markers here. What? Impact site? Is there Thargoid shit here? Oh, there's the colonization ship. Okay. So it doesn't show up to where the beacon is. Interesting. Interesting. Artificial structure, minor wreckage. I'm kind of curious to go check some of this other stuff out. Impact site, distress beacon. Yeah, I think there will be a lot of people that just want to make money off this, don't care about having the system. I somewhat fall into that same category. I'm doing this for a test more than anything. It's not like I went and found the perfect system that I wanted to be in. But let's fly to that ship now, though. Oh, hard points. Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what people do. There's already, I think, 2 groups that are going in opposite directions that are going to start building essentially 10 light years at a time. They're going to start building towards a particular goal. There's one group cannon that is building towards, or said they were going to be building, so I assume they are, toward the, wait, where'd the ship go? Okay. What the heck, man? I had the ship selected. Now it's no longer selected. How did that happen? Hang on, guys. There, okay. System colonization ship, that's what I want. Super Cruise. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll just let it go on Super Cruise while I'm talking here. So, Canada is building out towards the Thargoid space. They're going to basically go 10 light years and then use that station to buy the next beacon that'll be 10 light years in that same direction. And then there's another group, there might actually be more than one, that is building out towards Colonia. So they're going to go the same kind of deal, draw a straight line between the bubble and Colonia, and you go out 10 light years, 10 light years, 10 light, however long. And these guys, devs may increase that 10 light years to be a lot more than 10 light years too, at some point. We just don't know yet. But for sure, if we look at our map, there's going to be, where's Colonia? I guess that direction. So there'll be a line that's kind of drawn over here. And then another one that'll be going from here out to this way. Like, this is towards Thargoid space over here. Or no, it's actually beyond that. And that. Thargoids are more like right over towards here. I guess I don't have anything. Yeah, Bernard's Loop, like this area. So. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's the planet. Okay, it's like, what is that big brown thing? You're kind of purple looking. Okay, so the colonization ship is next to this planet. Fair enough. Not really where the beacon was, but okay. I want to see what it looks like, because this is where the deliveries are going to go. Oh, and also look at the... okay, there we go. And it is over here. Why the hell is it here when I was trying to construct the... This is where the beacon was, is right there. Why would it put the ship over here? Just so I can fly back and forth longer? Thanks, guys. All right, let's look at our materials. So we have 6,000 steel, 5,000 titanium, 4,500 CMM. So that's about 16,000-ish. Maybe 17,000 right there. And then the rest of these are pretty small. So yeah, probably about, well, under 20,000 for sure. Carrier holds 25,000, a little less than that. So it's literally all the materials for one of these can fit into one carrier. And yeah, it'll take a little bit of time to gather, but not that long. Okay, and it's giving me 3 weeks and 6 days to build this thing. That is interesting. That's longer than I would expect it to give me. So, and then it's just basically a matter of loading up the carrier with all of these materials, and then bringing it out here once, and then schlepping stuff back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then T9, which of course the T9 is for sale right now, and it's a fully fitted T9 with almost, but not quite, maximum room, but you can turn it into one that's got max room for cargo very quickly and easily. Let me land on this system colonization ship, though. Actually, fly around it first, and then I'll land on it. Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to. It's just what the reason there's a time limit at all is to prevent people from just dropping beacons and doing nothing with them. But this does look quite... Oh, it's got double the landing space of a normal carrier because it has landing pads on both sides. They're reusing the Hammerhead carrier's front for this. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, this thing is made of existing parts for carriers anyway. Let me request docking on this thing. Where does it want me? Probably on the other side. Yeah, of course. Of course. That's interesting looking. There we go. 15. Yep.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
All right.
Engines disengaged.
Oh, I was hoping I could disembark and walk around, but I guess you can't walk around it. That's all right. Let's see what the construction services menu says. Okay. Aluminum. Is my bloom set to all of it? I don't know. I'll check that. Okay, so it's got all the materials, so I would just bring it in and then hit transfer all, and it would add it to my thing. Tells you the construction, 27 days to do it. All right. Easy enough, I guess. Now, one thing I didn't do is actually look for systems that I wanted to stick colonize. So this is kind of my test. But at some point, I guess I should actually look around. Do some searching for systems that would be good. Systems that are not currently popular. Ideally, this is the ideal scenario. Is look for systems that are not currently populated. That have at least one ring system in them. And, well, ideally pristine rings as well, because that's the kind of place that people go mining, and it's always much more convenient. And obviously people bring their carriers out there and stuff, but it'd be nice to have a station, not just carriers there as well. All right, so bloom, let's see what that's set to. Is it coming across really bad? I guess is that why you're asking about bloom? So options, graphics. Where is bloom? Is that in quality? Yeah, bloom is off, dude. Bloom is completely off. So I can put it on ultra. I don't think it'll make a difference. Is it blur? Maybe you're talking about. Oh. Blur was on, bloom was totally off. I think all these are maxed out on everything. I don't know what kind of difference it's going to make. I can turn bloom on and see what that looks like. But if I remember right, bloom actually makes things look worse, which is why I usually keep it on. The carrier looked blurry, really. Let me look here. Let me see what OBS is set to. It may be the streaming, not the game. So output, it's 6,000, which is kind of the maximum you can have on Twitch. YouTube, I could have a higher bit rate, but Twitch, I couldn't. Let's try that. And apply. Oh, let me try this. I had it set to speed preset. Let me flip it to quality. I don't know if it makes a difference, like if it's gonna only impact it after the next stream, or if it's gonna be different on this stream. But anyway, there's nothing to do here other than drop off materials on this ship. That's literally all it has. And there's no point in dropping any materials off until I have a carrier full of everything, is kind of my thought. It is a pretty honking big ship, that's for sure. So if this was a normal carrier ship, I actually just put out a video today all about carriers, the private kind that you can own, not these obviously. But it looks like they kind of pancake two carriers together to make this thing. Colonization, which just means they didn't want to have to redo this piece, the landing pads. They're just gonna take them from ones that already exist. Where's the top, by the way? I don't even know where the top of this is. Kind of feels like it's, does it even have a top? Yeah, I guess this would be the top or the bottom. If the hammerhead on this is from the carriers, which I think it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's a different hammer. No, I think it is the carrier hammerhead, or at least it's based on the carrier, the people ownable carrier hammerhead. Nah, shit. I don't know, man. I know all the pieces are definitely recycled. I don't know if they're using multiple ones. What is this? Name of the ship? No, these are just containers. Okay. All right. Is it still all blurry and stuff? And actually, that's a good question. I'm going to turn off Bloom and see if that makes any difference. So, graphics. Quality. Put Bloom back on nothing. And back. And the reason I remember why I turned off Bloom was initially, if I had overlays, if I used any overlay apps over the game, the having Bloom on made them look worse. Primary port construction. Okay, so I reread that. It's blurry. Well, yeah, it might be on you. Hey, you know, I can open up YouTube too as well here and see if it looks blurry to me as well or not. So live stream. And let me make the window big. Make it really big. 1080p. It doesn't really look blurry to me, man. It's it definitely looks sharper in the game than it does in the stream, that's for sure, but I wouldn't say it looks blurry. All the lights have a little bit of, you know, sparkle or whatever. Oops, didn't want to do that. Get out of that. I have a little bit of sparkle. In fact, actually, I could do that. Um, yeah, that the ship is black, so there's not much of my ship that you can see. It's all black. All right, let me just park it there, and then we'll switch to the YouTube. YouTube does definitely look blurrier, and it actually, you know, it does look more pixelated. Crap. Why is that? When I'm moving, it doesn't look like 1080p. As soon as I stop moving, it snaps back and looks like 1080p. But it's still more blurry. You know what I'm gonna do? How many people do I have on the stream? I don't think there's that many of you, right? And no one's thumbs up at all. Okay, 11 people watching, it says. I'm gonna stop this stream and then start it right back up. I think my setting change didn't apply yet, so let me try doing that. I will stop it and then restart it immediately. Give it a chance to reapply. All right, so if you want to keep watching, it'll say the stream ended. Click on my name, and then as soon as the updated stream comes on, that'll be shown as a live stream. Or if you're subscribed, of course, you'll get another message probably telling you that the stream's up. Okay, guys, so I will be back in